things, and we want to change that.
Okay, now my understanding is that you have some very personal history with this topic. Can you tell us briefly about that?
Yes, I do. 5 years ago, I was rushed to the hospital with liver failure, and I was told at the hospital that I only had 2 days left to live. Now, I wasn't surprised because 3 years before that, I was diagnosed with terminal liver disease and told that I only had a short time left to live. My only hope at that point was a transplant. And, you know, I was one of the many numbers that were on the waiting list at that point, and with many odds against me. So at that, you know, at that moment, I pretty well tried to count all my blessings and made my peace. The next day, I got a call, and there was an organ available, and I was one of the fortunate Canadians, because a lot of Canadians that I met that were on that waiting list did not get that call and passed away. And I knew after I got out of that hospital, it took 10 days for me to get out, and I was back in the gym in 3 months. I'm a fitness promoter. I had to do something in this area, because I asked God, if you're going to get me through this one, just let me know what you want me to do, and I'm going to go do it. And I think this is what He wants me to do. So I've devoted my whole life into trying to change this problem in Canada right now by doing this 12,000-kilometer trek across Canada.
Where do you think the effort needs to be focused most? Is it within the healthcare system, or within the signing up people, or what issue really needs to be addressed here?
A number of issues. Two most important ones is education and awareness. We need a massive campaign from coast to coast with that. We need more than the health ministry to get involved. We need big corporations to get involved. We need to make it aware to the public that it's important enough to get the message across very clearly to all Canadians. We also need to change our system. We have a prehistoric system that we've been holding on to too long, and it's got to get changed. It's the fault of the system that why we are so low.
Now, an individual in Ontario, if they want to donate their organs, what is the process that they would go through to ensure that their organs, excuse me, will be donated once they?
Well, the system that's in Ontario is it's changed from the driver's license to the health card. So you'll find it in your new health card, which I think was issued in April of this year. And what we're presently asking people to do is to sign the donor card and to express the wish to the family. Because our system in Ontario and the rest of Canada is that when you pass away, and it's usually during a tragedy that organs are going to be available, the family has to still be approached for the final decision. And this is why we encourage people to talk this over with their family. But what happens is you can never prepare yourself enough for that moment at times, and you just don't know how you're going to be handling that tragedy. So what's been happening is family members have been approached in shock, and they've been vetoing the position, and they're getting disturbed in their grief, in their hours of grief. And what we're trying to do is change that. We want to put the focus and the emphasis to make that decision legal binding outside of the hospital, such as we have in our will, and register that wish, you know, so that it can pop up in a computer. We don't have to rifle through somebody's pocket to find a card, you know. And also, we have to think about an individual's human right and freedom. This is a big question that we want to ask every single Canadian in Canada. How do you feel about this issue, about knowing that your wish could possibly get overturned? How precious is this to you, making this wish, and with the possibility of it not getting carried out? So we need to develop something where we can ensure that people's wishes are going to be carried out, because a lot of people that are becoming organ donors, that is a very big part of their life. You know, it's a very precious thing that they're doing, and they feel very satisfied, which they should. And we have a system which is not guaranteed to carry that wish out. So this is a basic human right that we're infringing on. We're robbing people's right to donate their organs with this system. So there's probably been a lot of people that are turning over in their graves right now knowing that their organs didn't get donated. This is the concept that was dealt with in other countries a long time ago. And our country is way behind, and we need to catch up and embrace it. And we need to put this question to every Canadian in Canada, because it concerns every Canadian. Who knows when somebody might need an organ? So we have to deal with the present system that we have. So we as Canadians should have the best system in our country. This is why I'm rallying. The way I'm rallying is why I'm screaming out. The way I'm screaming out, because there's people's lives at stake here, and it's too precious to not, go this crazy about it.
Well, as you mentioned, it is a very important topic and a decision, and I'm sure people will want to be more informed about it. Is there an organization or a website or a phone number or anything that people could use to research this a little more, to find out the process and stuff? I'm sure a lot of people you meet may not be totally informed about this whole topic.
Well, first of all, I do have a cell number available on the website. I can give you that. It's 416-540-7872. I'm also staying at the Red Dog in the Rendezvous. Our website is www.stepbystep.ca. And I think you'll find a lot of informative information there. We're gathering information as we're going along. We're sort of a reflection of the public that we met. What we hear is what we voice out. This is what you're hearing from my voice right now is from what people's been telling me along the way. And I've met thousands and thousands of people through the 130 communities that I've gone through so far. So I'm like a human data bank at this point. I eat, sleep, and drink the stuff. So I encourage everyone and anyone to give us a call, and this is something that should concern every single Canadian right across Canada.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us, and good luck on your journey.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.